Today is 17th of February 2026. It's also good to notice this date because today is also New Year in, I don't know, Chinese calendar, or also it's good to notice before I start. And this year will be fiery red horse, from what I've checked. I just checked quick, so I'm not sure you know what second seal means, fiery red horse, okay? I taught you from the book of Revelation. I don't know if coincidence, I didn't realize today is New Year, I just checked. But let's stay with the message, because I have important message from God the Father. He revealed this to me yesterday. So God the Father himself, he revealed to me this message yesterday, and he wants me to record it as soon as possible. First of all, this is the message to President Donald Trump. Then secondly, this is the message also to all worldly leaders and those leaders who are meant to support him in this, what I will reveal to you, what God the Father revealed to me, what is his will, okay, what is his plan. Those worldly leaders, they will know in their hearts that this is to them, okay? So I will not say by name leader of this country. Leaders who are meant to do this, they will know from them hearts that God the Father speaks directly to them. But first of all, also this is for President Trump and for worldly leaders, and those worldly leaders who are meant to do this. What I will tell you the words of God the Father, okay? So don't judge me. This is not my plan. This is not, God the Father is the judge, and this all what happens all over the world, this is his job, this is his plan, and we must be obedient to him, because disobedience to God the Father, when we have something on our heart, when we have that green light on our heart from God the Father, then we must do it, because for disobedience we would go to hell. Disobedience to God the Father is disobedience to God the Father, okay? He's our God the Father. We need to be obedient when he puts something on our heart, when we feel and we know on our heart that he gives us some revelation and some green light for something, okay? Of course, President Putin also must listen to this message, because he needs to get ready. President Putin, okay, he must listen to this message also, okay? Even we all know he's very anointed and he belongs to God, and he would wish to end this war, but he can't. He can't end this war, okay? President Putin can't end this war, even he wishes. God the Father has different plan, and I will tell you what's the plan. So President Putin also must trust to the plan of God the Father and to be brave enough. I just had vision like President Putin was smiling, laughing when he heard that, okay? So he must be brave enough to trust God the Father, okay? That he has good plan. There is no other way. No matter how President Putin, we know he wants to end this war, but he can't, okay? Devil doesn't allow him to end this war, okay? So there is only one way, and you have open door. You have green light now. So you can act immediately how you will feel in your heart. I'm just giving you message, and I'm telling you, President Trump will be the head of the operation, because President Trump is he kind of represents God the Father on this earth, as in political way. He will lead all leaders. Second after him is President Putin. But this operation, this plan of God the Father, is President Trump will lead worldly leaders, okay? So you will play for a little bit that you are against President Putin. You will have to play the enemies, okay? So the head of operation, the head of political power is President Trump. Second is President Putin. But in this plan, you have to play enemies with President Putin, okay? This is his plan. I'm just giving you a message. So worldly leaders, you must stand on President Trump's side. Okay, you must stand on President Trump's side. President Trump is the head of operation. He gives orders, he will lead you, and he will tell you what to do. So all the head of the operation is President Trump. Okay, President Trump is the fully head of the operation. You worldly leaders, you don't do anything what President Trump will not tell you. Okay, he will tell you what to do. President Trump will tell you what to do, okay? You need to do as he will tell you. So President Trump is the head, he will make decisions, and he will lead you what to do. But basically what God the Father shows me, you have green light and you have opened the door. It will lead to the end of this war, to ending the war of in Russia, in Ukraine. Okay, Russian soldiers also die. Okay, so you will have to stand against, to play the enemies. You will have to play the enemies, to take the risk. There is no other way. Okay, but you shouldn't be afraid, because God the Father gives you the green light. This is a commandment from God the Father. He gives you the green light and he opens the door for you. So he will fight with you, okay? So you don't need to panic, you don't need to worry. President Putin, you also need to trust his plan. You don't need to panic, okay? I hope it will end, that there will be no, that there will not be, like, really, that it will not end by attack or something. I really hope that it will not end by attack, but definitely you will have to take the risk. So you will have to take the risk, like by violence, President Trump as the head and another worldly leaders who are meant to join him. You will have to stand by his side, and you will have to, by violence, by, not like attack immediately, but by violence, threaten by violence with weapons, that you are ready to attack President Putin, okay, against President Putin, that against Russia, against President Putin. So you need to stand ready to attack by violence. No peace talk, no peace deal, okay? This will not give us results, but this results, no more trusting, no more being naive. You need to be brave enough, and you have open door and you have green light to do. God the Father will do, he will lead you, okay? He is in charge of everything, so you need to trust him, okay? He will not allow to attack when, I truly hope it will not end by attack. I really hope it will not end by attack. But even if it would end by small attack, still don't panic, okay? Still you need to be brave. But I really hope it will not end by attack. But what you need to do, the President Trump is the head, and he will lead you and he will make decisions. With President Trump as the head, I'm checking because battery is low, but I hope I will manage to record. Okay, as President the head, he will lead you. You need to take the weapons, and you need to go around the Russia and go around the Putin. And you need, by violence, to tell the Putin, by violence, you need to go. It must look like you are ready to attack. You must be ready to attack, and you must threaten him with weapons. To Putin, to Russia, against Putin, against Russia. Putin don't panic, he must trust that God is in charge, okay? There is no other way, treasures. This is what you need to do. Putin don't panic, and you must be ready to attack, and you will tell him, that he needs to say that there will be peace now, immediately peace, or you will attack, okay? That you demand immediately peace, or you are ready to attack, okay? And let's hope, I really hope you will not have to attack. and you will, by violence, you will push on him peace. There is no other way. This is the plan of God the Father. He gives you green light to do it. He gives you commandment. He opened the door. So President Trump will be in charge. It will be the head. Worldly leaders who are led to be by his side. You need to do all what President Trump will tell you. President Putin, don't panic, okay? Don't panic, because we know you are not enemy, but as you see, you can't, even no matter how much you want to end this war, you can't negotiation, all that, it has no sense. If you will not do, treasures, this is important, I want you to take it seriously, don't laugh, okay? If you will not do it, you know what can happen for disobedience? We can have World War III, like all over the world, okay? I don't know what this plan of God will lead to, but definitely his plan is to end immediately the war between Russia and Ukraine. I don't know what this will lead to. I have no idea. He gave me this message to President Trump, leaders, President Putin, okay? I don't know where this all will go to. I don't know if some attack will start, if it will end by some small attack. I have no idea. But definitely I know President Putin and President Trump, they will not be enemies and they will not fight with each other, because they are two the most anointed leaders, okay? So definitely they will not fight with each other. So that's why it's safe to take that risk. In other way, devil will not allow us to end this war. So you must be brave enough. Definitely President Trump and President Putin, they will not fight against each other. Okay? So we need to trust God. The goal of this is to push immediately push on President Putin, that immediately he will have to give peace in Ukraine, in Russia, okay? Immediately. Not promise that in 1 week, in 2, immediately. You will have to make sure that immediately all documents, everything what is needed to peace, immediately he will have to give you peace. You will have to have confirmation that there will be immediately peace in Ukraine, immediately peace in Russia. The war between Russia and Ukraine must end immediately. Without that result, if you will not achieve that result, for sure that result, if you, President Trump, will not achieve that result, you as the head of the operation, together with another worldly leaders by your side, you don't stop to threaten President Putin, Russia, until you will achieve this result, okay? So send the, forces, I don't know, send the ships, whatever weapons, you will know what to send, so it will look danger, it will look like you threaten him, okay? So don't be afraid to send, planes, ships, okay, soldiers. Don't attack, but threaten him. You will know. The goal is not to attack. I don't know. I hope it will not end by any attack, okay? The goal is not to attack, but very, very threaten him. The goal is to threaten him to the point that immediately he will give peace. That immediately the war between Russia and Ukraine will end. God the Father will lead you. I don't know if it will end with small attacks. I don't know, but definitely I hope there will be no attack. I hope it will very quick end with peace, okay? And the goal is that war between Russia and Ukraine will end immediately. Fiery red horse, second seal, today is that, this is also about the war. How it will end. We know there will be war, but different war from heaven by God the Father. But definitely, treasures, there will be no war between Russia and USA. Between President Trump and President Putin, there cannot be war, because they are the most anointed leaders, worldly leaders. They will have to fight by themselves. As you see, they were trying to negotiate, to make peace deal, no results. Treasures, you have to do it. You worldly leaders, you have to do it. You have to don't be afraid to do it, because if you will not do, God the Father gives you commandment, he gives you green light, and he opens the door. You need to trust him. I have no idea what is his plan. We know second seal is World War III, but it will be different kind of war, okay? It not will be the war where innocent people would die, okay? I don't know how it will look like, but definitely, you know, President Trump, President Putin, they are two the most anointed leaders. President Trump is the head number one, like Babylon. President Putin is like Assyria lion, also the king from east to west. The kingdom of God is coming, okay? We know that... like the lightning from east, all those scriptures. Okay, no time for this. We know from scriptures even that President Trump will lead to end the war. He will push to end this war, okay? So we need to trust, do the obedience of God. You worldly leaders, President Trump, President Putin, you will know what you have on heart, okay? I see all the time President Putin smiling, laughing, but this is not funny. I don't know why he's laughing. But I tell you, I very strongly believe nobody wants more to end this war than President Putin, okay? But there is no other way, so President Putin, don't panic, okay? There is no other way, so you need to trust. There is no other way to do it, okay? So you need to play the enemies for a bit. For a little bit, you need to play enemies, and this is not funny. So you have green light, you have opened the door, so do. How this all will lead to, I have no idea. Second seal, fiery red horse, is today 17. You know, second, but this World War III, how it will look like, I told you, there will be war also, okay? Natural disasters, you already see. This is judgment of God, God the Father, okay? When he commands us to do something, we need to do obedience. I was commanded to give you the message. Now you are responsible if you will do his will, okay? I gave you the message. I will send the message. You have, when we have green light from God the Father and open the door, it means God the Father goes with you. He will go with you, and it will be like in the Bible it is. It will be his fight. It will not be your fight. It will be his fight. He will exactly lead you what to do, okay? You will be the tools in his hand. This is his plan. This is his fight. And you need to do his commandments. You need to do as he will lead you, okay? I was commanded to give you the message. So don't be naive. Those negotiation, those talks, those peace plans, this will not work. This is devil laughing. This is devil mocking. And truly, if you will not do, if you will be coward, if you will not do, it will be like disobedience to God the Father. And then we will have World War III, and innocent countries will be attacked. Then can start like war between Russia, USA, then can devil completely destroy us, destroy innocent countries. So leaders, worldly leaders, you will know who is called to stand by side of President Trump, to join him. He is the head, he will be the head, he will lead you, he makes decision. You must do everything what President Trump will tell you. President Trump will lead that operation. President Putin must don't panic, and the goal is to achieve immediately peace deal, immediately. Don't leave like you surround Russia all around. Don't leave until you will receive peace. Don't leave until you will be sure that there will be peace between Russia and Ukraine immediately. That soldiers will be allowed to go home immediately. That the war will end between Russia and Ukraine immediately, okay? Where this all will go further, I have no idea. There will be second seal, fiery red horse, even today is fiery red, calendar. But this will be different war. This will be God the Father's war against evil ones. This will be judgment for evil ones. So innocent soldiers will not die, okay? I have no idea how it will look like, okay? But we want to end this worldly war, because this worldly war is from devil. Innocent soldiers, innocent people are dying, okay? So I don't know what is his plan. We know how it will go further, but definitely his goal, his plan for this is to end the war between Russia and Ukraine immediately, that President Putin will be allowed finally to end immediately the war, okay? I don't know why President Putin is laughing. I have visions of President Putin all the time laughing. I don't know why. It's not funny. Like, I'm nobody, like, who am I to give such orders, okay? Okay, so I'm leaving you with that message. I think I said everything. Now you are responsible. President Trump, worldly leaders, and President Putin, you know what to expect. They soon will come and they will play the enemies. Okay, so you will know what to expect. You all will know. Okay, I'm leaving in your hands. I'm not the leader. I don't want to get involved in politics. I'm just giving messages. President Trump will lead you. Worldly leaders who you are called, you will join him. You need to do everything what President Trump will tell you. President Putin must trust in God. Don't panic. I hope there will be no, it will not end, there will be no attack between Russia and USA, okay? Because President Putin and President Trump, they are two the most anointed leaders. I don't think that God the Father would wish his two the most anointed leaders to fight with one another, okay? But there is no other way. There is no other way. We need to push devil. We need to push. We need to take that risk, or on the other hand, devil will never allow us to finish that war. And if we will not do, we will have war, and even will be war between Russia and USA. Okay, the devil will completely destroy us. You know what happens when you are coward, when you are disobedient to God the Father. We don't want to know that. I was never disobedient to him, and I hope you will take it seriously, and God the Father will fight. Because when he opens the door, when he puts on our heart, when he gives us green light on our heart, when he opens the door, it means he will fight. So you need to just trust and do how he will lead. He will lead you through your hearts, okay? It will be his fight. If we will not do it, then you see how long we wait, and there is all the time daily soldiers are dying, and there is daily war. For years you were trying negotiate, okay, to talk, and devil laughs because there are promises, and behind promises more soldiers are dying, people are dying. So it's now time and green light from God the Father. So don't be afraid, because God the Father himself gave you commandment. He gave you green light to do it. There's no other way. You need to be brave enough to do it, okay? I'm leaving you with the message. Now you are responsible for doing it, okay? And President Putin, don't panic, okay? Because we know you want to end this war. Make sure you will give a very quick peace deal, to make sure, okay? And you don't leave until he will not give you peace deal. But for sure, that war in Ukraine and Russia will end immediately. Not tomorrow, not after tomorrow. Immediately. You will leave only, you will have to be there so long until you will leave only, you will have permission to leave. That's what God the Father said. Only if for sure war in Ukraine and in Russia will end immediately. Not in 10 hours, not tomorrow, not after tomorrow, immediately. Immediately, no promises, no promises. You are coming there to make Putin, to end this war immediately. Or in other way, you will attack. Okay? Okay. I gave you message. I'm responsible to give you message. You act. Now you are responsible to do your job. Okay? So this, for this subject, this.